What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my hardcore for episode 6. You can see I have all of my lovely cows and shippies over here making babies and making fun times over here. It's fantastic. It's very nice to finally have a couple of animals here. By the way, cows are just a pain. Okay, well, I should rephrase that. We talked about this last episode. They are just... It seems like there's always one animal that you come across and you're just like, man, I'm never going to find enough of that animal because you search for days and days and days, kind of like how our entire last episode worked out to be, where I was looking for a cow and you couldn't find it. I mean, to be fair, it was only like a half-hour episode. Actually, I'm going to take these with me. There's no point in keeping them here. And take a couple more potatoes. There we go. And then I'll show you guys what I've been doing over here. Actually, we need... No, I have a bed here. I took it at first, but then I brought it back because it's... oh, man. Like, everything's updated. Interesting. This update is important. Oh, no. We should make that crafting bench. We should figure out how to do it. As you can see, a little bit has changed over here. I've been kind of plugging away and coming up with some sort of design for all of this, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in a previous episode too. How I'm lucky enough to have references of a bunch of other people who've built this in Minecraft, and you can see there's the pathways are all mapped out, the main ones anyways, because there's these big ones that go up and down and then west and east, but then there's angle ones here that are also here, and actually these turned out to be a little bit skinnier than I wanted to. Probably should have gone like one wider both ways, but then maybe it would have been too big. I don't know, it's fine. These are just kind of extra ones. These are the ones that I really wanted to pay attention to. Made it wide enough. 3 is a very good number in my mind, and since we had a center line, I couldn't necessarily make it an even, so we went with 5 across, so it has an outline of the smooth slabs, and then it goes all the way down both sides, as you can see here. I'm going to concentrate on the center and get this center bit built, and then we'll move on from there, just because I think it's going to give me a lot of practice working with the design that I'm going to use for the rest of the build. But I messed up last episode. I made a book, and I did all of that, and there's a zombie somewhere. Are you in the wall? Hold up. I guess I could have just grabbed that one. No, there's no place that's small enough there. You must be underground somewhere. But yeah, I made a book. Wherever it is, there it is. I have diamonds, and that's all you need for a crafting table. Or not a crafting table, an enchanting table, because there's 2 diamonds on either side. I have plenty of diamonds. I've been barely going through them, and this hasn't been a big tear on my tools, just because we're at the building phase now and no longer the clearing out phase. But yeah, I've had this for a while now, and I should have been using it, but right before I started the episode, I looked at everything and I was like, all right, I only have 1 book. I should probably go kill a couple of those cows, and that's why I was going to breed them. I still ended up breeding them, but yeah, we were able to make this. So I'm going to enchant my pick. Yes. So we're going to go 6 on that. Efficiency and unbreaking. Not bad. Sword. Here's seriously hoping anything but Bane of Arthropods. So many enchants that it could be. And it had to be that. Actually, I'm going to make a pair of diamond boots. And a chest piece, because I want to I want feather falling first off, and because I'm going to be dealing with heights, let's get a 7. Okay, there was an 8 there. Probably could have taken that. 7. Projectiles protection. I'm not too stoked about that. Let's do an 8. Fire protection. I'm actually very stoked about that. Thank you very much. And our anvil. Put an anvil right. No, because I'll accidentally hit it. There we go. Put it right there. Nice cold steel by our head. Okay, 4 diamonds. Should we? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna just shoot for it and hope for the best. We have 11. Half of 11 is 6.5. So, let's go for 6 protection 1. Oh man, you're killing me. All right, just for the heck of it, let's just try this. 5 protection 1. Okay. So, I will take protection 1 over projectile protection 2. Although arrows are a pain, I think I would like all around protection more. Very happy to be able to enchant stuff now. I'm going to be trying to keep on top of that. Right now we don't have the extra experience really to name our stuff. Maybe once I get around to actually making diamond other gear, but I think I'm going to probably... how much is that? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 for pants. So that's half the diamonds, and then what is that? 4, 5 for our helmet. We'd only have 2 left, I think. Yeah. And I'm not too happy with that. So I'm going to take a couple of everything here. I don't need cobblestone. I am going to need a lot of smooth stone because this wall is going to be mainly smooth stone. So let's do that. Smooth stone, this brick, stairs, and I'm looking at my reference picture here. Probably these. I've been using smooth stone slabs for a lot of this because I like the way it makes things pop. I think it adds a nice flavor to things. And this main building here in the center, I think, is what I'm going to use as my main base, just because it's easy to get to from all corners of the city. And the more I look at this versus other people's actual like legit builds of this, I mean, I guess it depends on how you classify a legit build, but I don't really consider this super legit just because it's not big enough. Like every other build I've seen of people building this, they're doing like 300 radius easy, which is 600 blocks diameter. I'm only doing 64. You know, I'm just under. I guess, what is that? I don't know, around a third or so the size. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. It's crazy. It's crazy talk. So what we're going to do is take this up 10 blocks. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 blocks I feel like is pretty good. And there's going to be a lot of this. So prepare for that. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it in between and keep my food level up and stuff, so it doesn't happen too much. And you've probably noticed that there is space between here and then the edge, and that's for these moments right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I just remembered. The inside bits of this stuff is going to be cobblestone. So we'll replace that for now. Go back up. Oh, I should mention too. Look at this. I got a big old hole here too. Got a little mine going. That's actually a lie. There is no mine down there at all. I dug down to the bottom, built. Oh, stupid me. Oh my God. Okay, double stupid me. Went all the way to the bottom. Chose little areas for the mine. Haven't mined yet. Just dug down and decided, you know what? Tired of mining. That's basically all I've been doing, or all I did for the first 3 episodes. Which, I mean, for you guys, 3 episodes, that's just an hour and a half or so. not that big of a deal. Really got to stay on top of that regen. I'm sorry if I'm making a couple of you cringe, but this is just how it's gonna work for at least now until I can figure out a design. Yeah, so we're gonna have to do 2 layers like this to make that like that, and then here. Yeah. Okay. We'll build that up. Am I gonna do that for each one like that? And then this one will be like, oh, I can't do that one. Okay, that's fine. Those there'll be 3 here of plain. Yeah, we'll try to make it look okay. Here, let's just plan this out now. That way we have no issues with it later. Okay, so then we have cobblestone, and then we have that one. Yeah. Okay. And then cobblestone. Not bad. The sun is going down. Very bad, actually. Usually not too bad in Minecraft. However, in hardcore mode with modded creatures, very bad. Oh, what am I doing here? I'm messing up. These need to come out. Yeah. Okay. Those need to come out. I went one too far. You guys should have stopped me. You should have yelled at me and be like, Dwight, you're messing up, buddy. And I would have been, thanks, pal. Just, I call you guys collectively pal. Not pals, not, you know, not pally. I guess that's really kind of an abbreviation for paladin. But pal. Just pal. Hey, pal, how you doing? And then you guys collectively respond, we're doing great. Yeah, that's what confused me right here. This does need to be out in one like that. Because we have our double here. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. So that one and then this one got our double. Okay. But you can see the what I'm going to be doing. These are going to go up like that, and it's kind of going to give it these walls a bit more depth, just to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. It's just a little bit more character. For these ones, I keep looking over my reference picture of the Imperial City. We'll just try to work out something after we're done with this bit. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, so, whoops, that may actually be correct. So those 2, and then cobblestone, and that there, cobblestone here, get rid of that block, there we go. That, and then, how was I doing these? I think it was like that. These 2 are exposed, but then this one's my double. Or no, this one right there, that's my double. It gets kind of confusing. Perfect. Okay. I just like this look for some reason. Like this look right here with these blocks and then the receded one to the left. I think it looks just neat. It would just be like a cool design, you know? Without even being part of this build. Okay. Double. Most of the time, speaking out loud while building, you know, saying like double, you know, back one, that way, this way, all that, all them gym jams, really helps keep me focused. It doesn't, I guess it doesn't hurt that I'm a commentator anyways, so I have to talk out loud. But even when I'm alone, still talking out loud, still being a crazy person. That's okay. There we go. That and I don't get to listen to the music that you guys are listening to right now, which makes me kind of sad. I've been adding, this is nothing new, I've been adding background music for a while in my videos, but I don't get to listen to it because my music is turned music's turned off. So I don't get to listen to that music. Would love to listen to that music. Can't. Because I have music being played in the background. The reason that I do it that way and not just let the natural music of Minecraft play is because how often does I feel like I said magic. Did I say magic at all during that? Did I say how often does the magic play? I don't know. I'm losing my mind, but you know, that tends to happen. I meant the music. I honestly feel like I was saying magic a couple of times there. I probably did, but you guys knew what I was talking about. Talking about the magic of music. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, the music. I almost said it again. It only comes up, what, like once every half hour ish, maybe somewhere around there. I don't know. I need a size reference, so let's take this one to 10. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, which means we need to add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 10 is an arbitrary number. There's no reason for me to choose 10. It's no better than 9 or 11, but I am choosing it because I just like round numbers, and I think 10 is a good number to go to for tall buildings from ground level, because in Minecraft 10 blocks from ground level, that's too slow. I gotta go back to just doing 2. 10 blocks up, it seems pretty high, you know. Woo! And without being like super daunting, so that's why I chose 10. And at the top of this is going to be a dome. Well, it's going to be like a little flat bit, and then it's going to be a dome into like a giant pillar that goes up very high. Luckily, there's not like a super like crazy amount of detail in that tower. Man, I felt like I was getting darker for a second there. I was like, did we seriously go through 2 days already? Because my recording didn't feel like it was going that long. But yeah, it's just a pillar that goes straight up. So that should be pretty easy in theory. I say in theory because I'm still going to be up very high, which means I could fall. And if I fall, well, you know, I mean, you guys know the end of that story. I die. I might live on the off chance that I maybe hit something on the way down, or I can nail that ladder right there, which, you know, is a possibility because of my cat-like reflexes. But my my badass reflexes are the ones that are going to be getting in the way, because I'm going to hit that ground and I'm going to try to do like that Superman thing. You know how Superman hits the ground really hard and he makes that big old crater, but it looks super cool. Yeah, gonna want to try to do that. Sort of my goal anytime I fall from a large distance. So go down there. Alright, so we're at 10 blocks right here. I feel like that's a pretty decent size for this type of building. I'm thankful that this circle is small enough for me to really still work in, because anything bigger would be that the edges get really wonky. That's what I'm figuring that out. Playing Space Engineers recently, doing large builds, like we're working on the space station right now, and it's a game that works in blocks, so I'm having to deal with that right now with that game, because the space station that we're building is, I think, about the same diameter as this, but it has like huge domes and huge angled bits and stuff like that, and it's literally the worst. I absolutely hate working on it. And this build will have a little dome, but it's right here in the center bit. And I'm hoping that I can manage that. Because if not, whew, I'm in for a ride. Okay, so those are all good. How are we doing on resources? We're still doing okay. All right, so let's do this little section here. So all right, let's take this up. All right, there we go. There's our 10. Oh, ouch. Okay, whoop. No, wrong block. 1, 2. There we go. Oh, that's gonna happen over and over, but that's okay because I still need cobblestone, and I've smelted a lot of smooth stone, so I think I'm gonna be solid for a bit. And I'm going to be smelting more, which I'm okay with because I get a little bit of experience each time one of those batches is done. And which gives me more options, or not options, but opportunities. There you go, that's the word. Words are a thing. Opportunities to get feather falling boots, which would help immensely with this build. And every time I say immensely, I always think of the Office episode with Erin, who is talking about how she has like a book, or like a calendar that teaches her a word a day. And she says it's going immensely. Like, she's like, I'm learning a word a day or whatever. Or a new word every day. And she must say, it's going immensely. And I'm just like, oh, okay, well. I'm happy you're learning new words. But I guess if you don't know the meaning behind the word, that's a problem too, right? Yeah, that's a problem. I don't have a whole lot of room to talk because sometimes my brain just likes to say words because it likes saying words. I'm conditioned in the last 3 years to just kind of say words. And try not to think too much about it, because if I think too much about it, then I'm just sitting here thinking and not talking. And when I'm not talking, you guys get bored. And when you guys get bored, you go watch cat videos. Unfortunately, I don't have an unlimited supply of cat videos that I can put up for you guys. So keeping your attention is pretty key to me continuing doing what I love to do. Have grown to love to do. Didn't know I would actually love doing this when I first started. When I first started, I was going to do Call of Duty videos. Like commentaries for that, because Hutch and Sea Nanners was a big, or well, not was, are big inspirations for me. Hutch especially, because he's a very down-to-earth guy. He's from similar area where I live. He's from San Francisco. I'm about an hour out of San Francisco, so we still kind of, you know, have the same ideals and thought process. And he lives in Santa Cruz now, which is about an hour away from me still. Probably about an hour and a half, somewhere around there. Depends on traffic. But yeah, good dude. One of my goals is to be able to meet that guy, just to shake his hand and thank him for, you know, everything that he's done for me, even though he doesn't know that he's done it. It's important that I let him know that that he did do it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this episode. We got a little bit of the walls up. I know, not very interesting episode, but we talked a bunch. I yawned a couple of times because I'm not breathing enough as I talk, and then that doesn't give my brain oxygen. That's bad. That's a bad thing. But this is looking good. I like this style so far. We're gonna have to spice up this side a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do is something like this, and we can take these and oh, okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Gotta get up on a block. There we go. Something like that, perhaps. And then we'll throw some blocks on top of it as well. We're gonna have to spice up the sides of these as well. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I'll toy around with a couple of designs and I'll come back to you guys. Anyways, again, thank you for watching this video. Again, if you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Maybe leave some suggestions down below in the comment section, or why don't you guys leave your biggest inspiration in life? Like what person, who person inspire you much? Down below, and I will see you for the next episode.